Hello, good morning everybody. Today I'm with Alan. Alan's going to show us around. Where are we, Alan?
We're in Elephant and Castle at the moment, right in central London.
And what are we going to see today?
We're going to see the local sights and sounds of Elephant and Castle before we move down towards Borough Market and see some great local places there before we end up in London Bridge and the river. Where's
the flat from here? Just point to it.
The flat's just over there.
Okay, that's fine. We don't need to go there because today we're interested in seeing local sights and sounds and maybe even smells, but they won't come up on the video. Some of the video we're going to fast forward just because because it's not all that interesting, but we just want to show you how close you are to everything. So I'm not going to ask you too much about yourself, Alan. We'll keep this a mystery because you seem like a bit of a mystery person. But do you know anything about London? Come on, let's go anyway. Standing around here, let's go and have some fun. And actually I will.
You see the Shard up there?
Oh, you can see the Shard over there, which yeah, you can just make out in this frame. Come on, Alan, get back in the frame and let's start talking. So how well do you know London?
Quite well. I lived there about 7 or 8 years.
Okay, you've been here for a while. We're in Elephant now, aren't we?
We are, yeah,
Elephant and Castle now. Any good things to do around here, or let's just say local things? Any things that you would say that a local would do that a person from outside might not get the opportunity to or know about?
Yeah, there's a great Italian food market just coming up here on the right.
Okay.
Which you can see in a minute.
What's that called?
Mercado, I think it's called.
Okay, Mercado. Okay, great. You just got a travel lodge there in the background.
Yeah.
If you want to flip the Airbnb, you might jump into that. Yeah, but I'm sure that it's comfortable enough in there.
And the end of the road here, if you turn left, we're very close to the station. It's about a 5-minute walk from here.
Yeah, 5-minute walk from the station. So that's ideal, isn't it? So if you're coming in, I guess you can go to Elephant and Castle station, and then literally should I show you the station? The station is just down there. That bus the first bus is just passing it now. So, all right, what we're going to do, Simon, is I think, should we do a really fast walk onto this place? I think it's actually called Mercado Metropolitano.
That's the one, yeah, let's do that.
So let's just go fast forward there and do it. There you go.
Here it is.
There it is there. We'll probably take a peek in here, Simon. Take a peek. I don't think we're going in because I don't think we can go in with the camera, can we?
Probably not, no.
So we'll just take a peek in here. Let's take a peek in there. So it gets really busy at at dinner time, as you can imagine. It's pretty empty now, but let me just put you can see it. Yeah, it does get pretty busy at dinner time, and I was going to say lunchtime, but it's probably lunchtime now, isn't it?
Yeah, just gone, yeah. Maybe an eating place, really, yeah.
Yeah, but this place is more sort of locals. I find more locals go in there. Don't you, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
It's a sort of local kind of place, I was going to say a lot of suited types go in there after work, but they do. People like you're wearing your shorts now, but you're normally in a suit, Alan. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but we're coming up to the Shard. This is how close you are to the Shard, and Alan will talk about that. You can actually, just messing around with the camera. Yeah, you can see the Shard there in frame now. And I'm sorry about the camera work. This is pretty much the first time I've ever picked up a camera. So I don't know what I'm doing. But we won't talk about that. I think what we're going to do is cross over the road and then Should we do a fast forward over there, Alan, or have you got
Yeah.
anything else to say?
Well, you can talk about the Shard. I mean, some nice restaurants up there. It's a cocktail bar near the top.
Yeah, that's right. There are some, yeah, we can talk about that, that's fine. You have some restaurants up there on the sort of upper floors. I would say there are about 3. I think I've been to 2 of them. And if you're on a budget, they're probably not the best places to go because they are pretty expensive. The thing that you can find actually is you can find some kind of offers, and they even do an afternoon tea which goes on. I know they do afternoon tea on Sundays, so you see a lot of families in there on Sundays having a bit of the old afternoon tea. And it's a funny place because, you know, it's the tallest building in London. It's pretty exclusive. It's got an uber exclusive hotel at the top, or at least one that I know of. And it's in southeast London, which isn't, you know, it hasn't been the most affluent part of London. The more affluent parts are Chelsea, Knightsbridge, sort of over at that end, and, you know, Central. So all of the kind of uber expensive and chic and luxurious places are more towards that end. So this is kind of an island. So it's just the normal clientele that you would have in that kind of establishment doesn't live here, or most of them don't live here. They live in they live in, you know, more west side, wouldn't you say, Simon?
Yeah.
So I see that they're sort of they are catering a lot for the tourists, people that come in from outside and you know, want something different. So when I go in there, I feel like it's different. The first time I went in there, it was just like you know, just a, you know, really sort of pretty high class restaurant. There was a sommelier that came over to help me with the wine. But more recent times, it's been a bit touristy in there. It's just felt like it's catering more for tourists. But that's just my take. Anyway, down here in Borough, a lot of locals like to go hang out here in the restaurants. If you come to restaurants and bars down here, and you've got all sorts down here, you will see more locals. So if you want to pick up more of a local vibe, then this is the place to come. Isn't it, Simon? Would you say that?
Yeah, definitely. Lots of local bars and restaurants around here. And you're very close to the river as well, so you can walk on the Thames if you want to, from London Bridge.
Yeah, you can get onto the Thames easily. And of course you're on the South Bank, so if from here you wanted to walk down to the London Eye, you could definitely do it. And then you could, you know, from there you can walk onto Westminster, you can go over the Westminster Bridge, and you'll be right there at Big Ben. And so in reality, I mean, we're seeing a lot of these big red buses here. You don't actually have to get on one. I mean, you might get stranded somewhere in London and want to pick one up. We're just coming up to Borough Station now. So, and then we're going to come on to London Bridge Station.
So you can see, you can actually walk to Borough Station as well in about 8 or 9 minutes if you wanted to. If you don't want to go to Everton Castle, this is another station which is quite close by.
Yeah, for sure. It's all pretty walkable from here. Come on, let's just do it, runner. Let's get over. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I don't think jaywalking is illegal in the UK, so, but again, I mean, we're experts and we're native, so we can do it. If you're from out of town, please don't try that, because obviously cars go on the other side, and you will probably get hit. So a tip from me at least is, when you cross the road here in the UK, look both ways before you go. And if you're staying here for any length of time, then when you get back to your home country, if you're driving on the normal side of the road there, that is, then do the same there, because I used to live in a European country, and every time I got back here, it confused the hell out of me. I didn't know where cars were coming. So I used to look left, right, and up and down. And the same when I was in Italy, I had to do it, because it's very confusing. When you come here, you'll notice that a lot of things are back to front. Some of the people are even back to front, which we may even see today. But I guess we get used to it. We get used to seeing all sorts on the street here in London, don't we, Simon? Alan, sorry. Don't worry, I cut that bit out. Okay, here we go. Well, we're getting pretty normal looking people for now. So if you wanted to see some sort of, let's just say some eccentric looking people, where would you go in London, Simon?
Oh, they're all over, aren't they? I mean, you get quite a few around London Bridge, around the train station.
Yeah. I was thinking more sort of, let's say Brick Lane, that kind of area.
Oh, those kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you go to East London, go down to Brick Lane.
Yeah.
And talking of Brick Lane, if you want some fish and chips, I know people think that the English spend their lives eating fish and chips, which we actually don't. I think I have them about once every 2 or 3 years. But anyway, if you want some, go down to Poppy's. That's my, I think it's in the guidebooks anyway. That's my recommendation. Get down there. There are two that I know of. One is was in Brick Lane. It's not actually on Brick Lane, but it's pretty close to Brick Lane. And then the other one is in Camden Town, which is another place. It's a bohemian place. It's a pretty cool place. You've got a nice market there. It's a pretty cool vibe there. It's pretty well known. A lot of tourists go there. But yeah, you can see some pretty colourful people there as well. So what's going on now, Simon? Oh, by the way, if you're interested, that's a local supermarket there, Tesco's. And we've got a few of these dotted around. Which is your closest one, Simon? Would it be an Elephant?
Yeah, in Elephant there's a Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Just very close by.
Yeah, Sainsbury's is another, big chain that we got here. And these shops, I'd say, in general, they're open till about 11 p.m. At night, so you got a pretty good range on them, and that's also true on Sundays, where we do have some restrictions on larger supermarkets, but the smaller ones can stay open till 11. So it's 11 across the board, I'm pretty sure. And if you go a little bit more central, some of them are 24/7. So, which is pretty useful. I mean, I know the ones in Waterloo are 24/7. So if you decide you need something, then you can always get something here. So where are we coming up to now, Alan?
Coming up towards London Bridge Station on the right, and in the river. And on the left will be Borough Market.
What should we do? You want to cross over, or you want to stay here?
I don't know, what do you think?
All right, we'll stay here for now. We are coming to Borough Market. We're not going to go into Borough Market on this shoot, because we've been there on another one. And we can link that one if you want, or maybe not. We're going to go over the other side, just walk around the back.
Okay.
I don't know how interesting it's going to be, but hopefully it will be interesting.
Around the back of Borough Market or around the back of this?
Well, I thought we'd just go towards the Shard and just show.
We'll just cross over here then, shall we?
Yeah, I'll just show where the Borough Market is.
Okay.
Let's go by Borough Market and then cross over. Let's get past these people. Go down here just quickly. So this is the entrance to Borough Market. But we're not going there today. That's another video. We're just going to take you around the back. This is London Bridge Station, just in front of you there, which you should be able to see. You go down there, you can get the underground. This is all connected to the train line. So if you need to take a mainline train, it'd be here, all connected as well. I can tell you it's a pretty hot day here in London, which is not that normal. It's a heat wave. I was saying to Alan just earlier, I think this is the best summer we've ever had in terms of, you know, consistency of weather. If you like it warm, then this is the most consistent we've had it. I mean, when you guys come here, it'll probably be pouring with rain. But having said that, a lot of people want the rain, and they come and see here and they see sunshine, and they complain, you know, because they want to see the rain and they want to see all the umbrellas. So coming down here, just make it so you can actually see something. Yeah, coming down here, you got a few bars down here, which is pretty cool to sit out there. And then yeah, if you look in front of us, you can see the entrance to the Shard. I don't know if we're going in there. We're probably not going in there. We're probably not allowed in there. We're definitely not allowed to film in there. So we won't go in there. But yeah, I know that Alan likes to go to the restaurants there and spend lots of money. And why not if you got it? But if you don't want to do that, you can. There's actually a viewing gallery there, so you can jump up. And I don't know how much is that, Alan, to get up.
I'm not sure. I think it's about £20. I think
about 20 quid, and you get a great view of London. Yeah, it's a really cool view. It's the best. I think it's one of the best in London. I haven't been on the London Eye though, have you?
I have, yeah.
What's that like?
On a clear day, it's really good, but you need to have good weather, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what's that there, Alan, on our right?
It's King's College, London.
King's College, yeah. So that's one of the King's College campuses. They seem to be spread all over London.
Semana, sexta, sábado e domingo.
Yeah, it looks pretty tranquil around here at the moment. I mean, what day is it today? It's a Thursday. So we're right next to the hospital, so you get a lot of doctors and nurses hanging around here. Or they're not really hanging around, they're sort of buzzing around. And if you do happen to have an accident, you never know. You might have the pleasure of their company. And I sincerely hope that doesn't happen. There is the station over there. You've got a crowd of people there. In fact, that crowd of people, which we can see, if I can, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are queuing for the experience, as it were, the view, the vista, up in the Shard. Anyway, let's go on. Let's see what else we can see. Anything interesting, Simon, in your view?
Yeah, just really around. There's lots of bars and restaurants. Really, that's where a lot of people come here after work.
Yes. Yeah. I'd say that this is a kind of yeah. And then if we just sort of take a look there, that's to the restaurants there. If you're going in, if you're going to have a nice night out, some people do it. Some might have a birthday or something. On the prices of restaurants, I mean, I haven't been there for a while. How much would you say if you two people eating in one of the restaurants, ballpark, how much is it?
In the Shard, or?
Yes, up in one of those, if you go to Obelix or something like that.
Yeah, probably around £120, I think.
Okay, around 120 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems about right.
But if you go to local restaurants outside, you can get a meal for less than £20 in a pub or a restaurant.
What's that? You just went into the Wetherspoons. How much was that?
That was it's about £5, £6 for the main course.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so just round the corner from Simon in the Wetherspoons. Yeah, Simon's the host. Or Yeah, the place. Sorry about all this confusion. I'll cut this out anyway. Alan just had a pint and what did you have? A pint and a meal for £5?
Yeah, I had a chicken sandwich, chicken burger. Yeah.
A chicken burger and a pint for a £5. So that's not bad, is it? And you won't see any tourists in there. That definitely is a local crowd. That's sort of Alan's, if you like, what I would term Alan's lot. Alan's lot. There you go, there's a nice nurse puffing a ciggy, having a puff on a ciggy. Well, you've got to keep that stress down. Got to do it somehow. It's probably a non-tobacco ciggy, so don't try and emulate this lady in any way at home.
Where are we going to?
Well, we're just going to pass through here, Alan, and see what we can see. That's what we're doing, and it is pretty bright. And apologies if anyone's finding this too bright. I actually left the filter at home, so it's turning out to be a bit of a bodge job. Well, it might be okay. We just have to look. We'll have to look and see what else we got going on. Yeah, so there's I don't know what you want to do, Alan. This is all pretty not much going on here.
No.
So it just looks like we're taking them to a dead end.
I think so.
It looks
there's an interesting bar on the right here, look, with some ants on it.
Yeah.
The blue moon.
mean,
That's
everybody, if you're still watching this, by the way, bear with us. We're not sort of leading you to some dark alley where we've got someone waiting to strip you of your money and clothing. We are a sincere couple of men.
This is quite an interesting place. Look here, anyway.
Yeah,
this is quite new. I don't remember this.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool place.
It's like another outdoor street market, I think, with bars and restaurants.
Street market. This is more food here. You got food going on there.
Yeah.
So this is a cool place to come. What's this one called?
I'm not sure
It's
actually.
called,
The Vinegar Yard.
say again?
The Vinegar Yard.
Vinegar Yard. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
It's pretty tame at the moment because most people, I would say, that come here.
They're at work right now.
Yeah, they're working, but once they buzz off, they'll be filling them up. But we should have come here at a work time, which we might do. That might be in another take. Yeah, there you go. Bit of advertising. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I don't know if you ever go in there, but if you had a South African friend, if you're craving for what is it?
It's a biltong.
Biltong, yeah. We went in there to get some biltong. Oh, I've never been in there.
Lobster place? Yeah.
No. To be honest with you, lobster. Alan and I sometimes pop into Burger and Lobster, which is pretty good. It's pretty good value as well. What's this here, Simon?
It's also part of the Vinegar Yard as well. Another
man
small
picking
part.
up a box.
Pizza as well. Yeah.
Yeah, something in there. Again, these places are pretty empty now, so we're sorry that we're not showing you any vibe or, the sort of stuff you want to see. But it's just kind of midday. I mean, I said good morning at the start of the video, but that was only just because I'm taking it that you are watching this in the morning time. It's not actually morning here. What time is it? It's probably afternoon.
So 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock now. So, and what have we got down here? Yeah, just some more sort of restaurants. But again, these are the sort of places that, if you want to come for a bite and you don't want to see all these other tourists, then I'm pretty sure it's this street here, Bermondsey Street, yeah. Is it a street? I can't even remember, Simon, yeah. Is this the street?
Here's the street, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, these places, after work they're all buzzing. So you got, again, you can come here and have a few drinks if you like, have a meal, and just chill out. And if it is, like this, then you definitely have a good time. You have a good time even if it's not. So more there, more bars there. I think that's one of the locals. I think I recognise him. He definitely recognised me. He could even be one of the subscribers. But I doubt that, because I know all of them. by name. They're all family members, apart from my mother, of course, who still hasn't got the hang of it. And you got some sort of art gallery there. Yeah, this is all pretty chilled here. Again, I think I know that lady, recognize that. Again, yeah, reminds me of, is it Murano or Burano?
Murano, isn't it?
Murano, yeah. So I hadn't even seen that before. Yeah, I think I know that guy as well. He looks familiar. But anyway, this is all, yeah, it's always pretty chilled around here. But I do come here. Where are we going to go, Simon? Or are we going to, should we wrap it up?
Maybe we should wrap it up now.
And sorry for keep calling you Simon. It's just my pet dog is called Simon, and I just miss the hell out of him. So we'll say something to wrap it up in a nice way.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us today. So we've shown you some of the sights and sounds of London and what's really close to the apartment and how quickly you can get to London Bridge and Borough Market. Hope to see you again soon.